Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? Okay, so somebody said this, and I thought it'd be interesting to bring it up and talk about it with you all. Okay, so somebody said that they don't believe that Cassie's husband, Alex, Alex Fine, is the love of her life. Okay, they said no, we don't believe that that man is the love of her life. We believe she really wanted, like, she still wants, in their opinion, Diddy. She wanted Diddy. She still wants Diddy. And she wanted to be the one. She wanted to be the one that he chose. She wanted to be the one that he ended up with. She wanted to be the one. And I'm like, duh. Oh my God. Okay, let's talk about it. Cause y'all gonna stress me out. Duh. Okay. If the freak offs didn't let you know that Cassie wanted to be the one, then it had to be, I don't know, then you got to be somewhat not here. You were in a whole nother world, a whole nother time. Because of course, duh, she wanted to be the one. Like, she wanted that man to choose her. That's the reason why she went as far and kept on allowing the stuff that she did. She wanted to be the one. That's the reason why she left Ryan Leslie, poor Ryan, because he ain't had no choice. He had to go up in the studio and finish the music that they created together. Cause remember that "You're My Diamond Girl," that song that he ended up doing, child, that was supposed to be Cassie, but Cassie didn't show up to the studio, and he said, her dropping him made him a better man. Okay, get it, Ryan. Said there's a time for everything. Okay, he said that everybody has choices, and things happen. Other words, everything happens for a reason. Good. Okay, leave him alone. Goodness gracious. I was like, okay, but duh. Here's the thing, right? Ain't no woman going through all that mess, okay? Going through all that mess over a man she don't love or deeply in love with or want to marry. They said in court that Cassie was very much so upset that he said that, his ex-wife that passed on, well, not necessarily ex-wife. I think she was his wife or the one for him to the end, right? I don't know if he married her, but his child's mother, Kim Porter, was the one for him till the end, right? Okay, I believe that. I believe that he said that. They said it in court, and they said Cassie admitted that she felt some type of way. I mean, if I'm the one getting slutted out, slapped up, and all these different things happening to me, and you just, doing all the freaky stuff with me, I'm assuming, because, girls, here's the thing about women, y'all. Women be doing freaky stuff with a man or a guy in hopes that that man eventually is going to, want to settle down with her, want to choose her, want to be with her. That's the point. Ain't no woman, and I don't know a lot. Maybe I just don't know them. Ain't no woman doing all that stuff for no reason, okay? Most of the time, girls or females be thinking, yo, if I'm his biggest freak, he gonna wanna like put that ring on it, He gonna be like, nah, I can't let her do this freaky stuff with nobody else, She out here going there, she only doing it to me. She only gotta be doing it to me. She can't be out here doing it with, Keith and Thomas and Matthew and, no. That's me. That's all me. So girls be like, I'm gonna be his biggest freak. I'm gonna do some things that I don't normally do. Do something strange for a little ring, okay? Because she want to be the one. That's why she doing it. So I think that, hey, if you can't marry the love of your life, marry the second love. My mama always told me, right? And then let's keep it real. She's always told me that women can learn to love, men can't. And I don't know how true this is, but that's what I heard, okay? I heard that women can learn to love, but men can't. Now, men, they gotta love you, okay? Women, you don't necessarily have to be with the man that you love. You can learn to love him. That loyalty, that faithfulness, that girls been get with an ugly dude that they know he ugly. But after some time, he start to be, they find some things that's cute about him. Get his little personality, figure out something to make them, think that he all that in a bag of chips. And I don't think men is the same way. So when a woman like thinking, listen, I want a ring, okay, that's the point. You not finna be doing all this freaky stuff with me for me to not get the ring at the end of the day or be your wife or get that last name or, make an honest woman out of me. If I'm just doing it just to do it, then hell no. Yeah, you gonna have to pay me because all that time that I wasted, getting beat, getting taken advantage of, getting all the things that happened to Cassie. All that time she wasted her youth, wasted her time. She gave up her musical career, because Ryan was going to take her there, okay? Ryan was about ready to put Cassie in the studio. They was going to do some magic. She probably would have been that star that she was going to be, had she been with Ryan. But she, got with Diddy, gave up a lot for him. So she wanted to be a wife. You're damn Skippy. Okay, you're damn Skippy. And now he didn't wife her. So, okay, if I'm not gonna be with the one that I love, I'ma be with the second one that I could love him. I could fall in love with him. I don't think that she loved him from the beginning. Is it love now? Yeah. Shoot, after 2 kids and a baby on the way, a son on the way, yeah, she loved him now. But was it always love? Nah, I don't think that. I'm here for the people that saying that oh, she don't really love him. I don't care. Now it's love. I think it done grew into love. When she first got with him, no. And I don't think Alex is leaving Cassie's shoe. And it ain't even just about the money. Alex kind of looked like he been through some things as well. You know what I'm saying? I think that he been in the life. Okay, he's been experimenting. Okay, experimenting. And I feel as though maybe, he's had some things done to him too, okay? I'm not saying that he's been through what she's been through, but he's been through some things, okay? So I don't think that he's judging her at all. I think he's the perfect man for her because he understand, okay? And I think that, he really love her. He's faithful to her. And I think he's, territorial about her. And he's willing to put his name on that. Now, the way the men's is looking at it, the men's is looking, after I done did this and that with you, then flipped you and did the hokey pokey with you, I'm not about to wife you. I think that's the crazy part because you got to walk a fine line, okay? You got to be it wasn't Cat Williams. What's his name, man? Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart said, if a girl is just, you got to ease the freak. You can't just be out here freaky because then he'll get scared. You mess around and scare him. Yeah. Because then guys also, they want them a freak, but then at the same time, they want them a virgin. That's the crazy part. I want to marry a virgin. That's my wife. And they want the good girl, right? Want to marry the good girl, but want the experience of the bad girl. So you got to have a in between. You can't be too freaked out, but you got to be like, in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you going to be experienced, if you're not a virgin, you got to be in the middle. You can't be too freaked out, but you can't be too holier than thou. You know what I'm saying? You got to be in the middle to where he like, okay, I know she there, but she ain't there. Even if you are there, you got to ease that later. Introduce him to that later on once he made a commitment and everything, and he gonna be like, oh snap, okay, wait, I ain't know this, man, that's my wife. Okay, by then he already married you, but prior to, you gotta walk that fine line, and I think that's the crazy part. But I think Cassie has grown to fall in love, and him, her husband to be the one had, because they said in court that when she first got with him and was dating him, she was still creeping with Diddy. So y'all already know the answer to that. He couldn't have been the one, smacked down. She had to grow on the idea of him and grow on liking him. And then she was able to fully cut off Diddy because she, figured out like, man, he ain't never gonna make me a wife. He ain't. And this man right here, he know everything that I done been through, all the, in-betweens and nasty, and knows, what they done been doing to me, the drinking of the, P. Diddy. He known everything, and he was willing to accept her. She like, let me get what I can get, because I don't know if they coming better than this, okay? I don't know. And I have access, so I could probably, spend it. She got $30 million, and you know what I'm saying? And we gonna get wealth together. We gonna invest. We gonna, build on our money. We gonna do what we gotta do. But did she like him all that from the beginning? That everybody know that. She was still cheating with Diddy, still doing the freak offs when she started dating him. They said that in court. So, yeah. It took time, but I think that she discovered that this man ain't gonna marry her. The Gina that was over here, saying that Young Miami was saying that I'm gonna put Gina gonna be on her knees and all this other stuff. I think that Gina wasn't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? He's still grieving Kim Porter. She thinking I'm the soulmate. He over here talking about Kim Porter the soulmate. You know what I'm saying? So I think that Cassie just got sick of it. I'm not finna be, you know what I'm saying, out here. You ain't finna be wasting my time. You ain't never gonna marry me. You just here. And I'm just fighting every day, getting slapped, dropped, and everything. And you not about to make me your wife. And I'm not, did all of this and got nothing in return. She got over it. She got sick of it. She gave up too much for this man. And he wasn't willing to give her half of that or none of that in return in the form of marriage. So for everybody that's saying that, oh yeah, this man, she grew to love him. Yes, she definitely grew to love Alex Fine. But Alex Fine was what the men are saying. Oh, this is not her. This is not your purpose, right? This is not your preference, but this is your purpose. Yes, okay. This man was not her preference, but he was her purpose. Okay, amen. This man was not her preference. Oh no, but he was her purpose. Yeah, we gonna end it like that. I love you guys. Bye.
And then I have a statement from Alex Fine. Over the past 5 days, the world has gotten to witness the strength and bravery of my wife, freeing herself of her past. There has been speculation online surrounding how it must feel for me to sit there and listen to my wife's testimony. I have felt so many things sitting there. I have felt tremendous pride and overwhelming love for Cass. I have felt profound anger that she has been subjected to sitting in front of a person who tried to break her. So, to him and all of those who helped him along the way, please know this: you did not. You did not break her spirit nor her smile that lights up every room. You did not break the souls of a mother who gives the best hugs and plays the silliest games with our little girls. You did not break the woman who has made me a better man. I did not save Cassie, as some have said. To say that is an insult to the years of painful work my wife has done to save herself. Cassie saved Cassie. She alone broke free from abuse, coercion, violence, and threats. She did the work of fighting the demons that only a demon himself could have done to her. All I have done is love her as she has loved me.